Hi
Hi, teacher.
there. Hello, how are you?
Well, and you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. How was your weekend?
Well, I was working all the weekend.
All right, you were busy.
Yes.
All right. All right, and how was the platform?
Teacher, I have a problem. For example, I was doing the exercise, but for example, um, I can't the exercise 434, the unit 4.
Four,
And
three.
42, excuse me.
Mhm.
I don't know. I always do it, but
It's always
always
the
have,
incorrect answer.
yes. Always I have mistakes. I don't know why.
Okay, let me share. Is this the one?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, let's try to match it. Um, Match the places so with the activities that you can do there. Let's start with the easiest one. At the lake, what activities can you do at the lake?
You can take a board trip.
You can
Uh,
take a
uh,
boat trip. Oh, this one.
yes.
Okay. In other countries, what can you do?
I don't know. For example, I can try new food.
Okay, you can try new food. Let's see. At the mountains, you can
No.
hike, maybe?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. In New York,
And you can see, yes.
the Statue of Liberty, at the cathedral, basically,
Mm,
you can take pictures, right? At the beach
you can swim.
and at the theater, you can see plays. Okay, is this the way that you answer them?
Yes. But my score always was 0%.
Okay, did anyone else complete this exercise? No?
No.
No yet? Okay, let's see. Let's find it out. And we are going to see. Well, actually, in my case, it's correct.
It's
I
right.
have a question. What is? Well, I've never heard it before. You can see
What do you mean?
place. How you can see place? Like movies?
Ah, what happens is this, guys. Plays, in this case, play can be a verb, but also can be a noun. In this case, plays, we are talking about like obras de teatro. So, cuando son dramatizadas. That is the meaning of plays in this case. Okay?
Okay.
Mhm. So in this case, if you got issues with this exercise, you can take a screenshot if you want. So you will see how the
Yes.
answers are. Mhm.
Thank you, teacher. I will do it.
Yeah, try it again. And always, guys, when you got issues with an exercise, you can tell me, or you can take a screenshot and send it on the group. And I will try to see the exercise on my platform. I will try to resolve it and I will help you with that. Okay. Or if I don't answer so fast, because sometimes I'm in another class, but if one of your classmates already did the exercise, you can help each other. Okay. Or uh, as we did here, we can resolve it here in the class. Okay, pretty good. Any other
Okay.
questions that you may have?
No.
Nope. Okay, pretty good. Now, I have been checking your advance on the platform, and some of you already finished the platform, some of you haven't. So we need to advance. Remember, everyone, that this week is basically the last week for intermediate 2. That is basically the level where we are today. Okay, so don't forget our calendar. Can you see the calendar? Yes.
Yes.
Right? So we are here June 5th. So we are going to be combining the topics from the unit number 4 and the unit number 5 in this unit. In the unit number 5, we have like more vocabulary. So we are going to try to combine it with the topics that we have in the unit number 2. So the idea is that on Friday, sorry, Thursday, because on Friday, I forgot we don't have classes. On Thursday 8, we are going to have the speaking evaluations, okay? I will be giving you the instructions about what are we going to do so you can be ready for that day. And if everything goes well, okay, on June 12th, we'll be starting the next level, that is pre-intermediate 3. Okay, so we are going to start that level next Monday, and we will be finishing on Thursday. That it will be July 6th. So we don't have a lot of time. So we need to be careful with the platform, okay? If you haven't finished, you have to run, you have to advance as much as possible. Remember that the time that we have here in the class is very short. Es bien corto el tiempo que tenemos. Básicamente no nos podemos entretener tanto en cada tema, sino más bien solo podemos ir viendo tal vez los temas que son un poquito más relevantes. All right. Es por eso que ustedes tienen la plataforma. Ok, en la plataforma ustedes ven los videos, ven grammar, practice the exercises, and here in the class discutimos un poco de los temas más relevantes que hay en la plataforma. Si de repente, guys, se topan con un tema de la plataforma, un ejercicio que no lo hemos visto en la clase y tienen dudas o no entienden del por qué o cómo se hace, ese sí también lo podemos repasar. There is no problem at all. Pero sí, solo me dicen, ¿ok? Para que lo repasemos. Así que, this is the plans for this week, ¿ok? Be ready to participate all the time. And we don't have a lot of time, guys, so do our best. Now, do you remember the topics that we studied the previous week? Yes, no? You don't remember? Oh my gosh.
The use of verb, play, do.
Very good. Exactly. We learned which verbs goes with go, with do. We were talking about the sports vocabulary. What else?
ED pronunciation.
Very good. ED pronunciation. And on Thursday? Do you remember the questions? How often?
Intensifier.
Frequency?
Yeah. Frequency.
Adverbs. That's the one. Okay, frequency adverbs. If you remember, what is the position of the frequency adverbs in the sentence? Can I say, I cook always my lunch? Can I say that? I cook always my lunch.
No.
So what is the correct one?
I always cook my lunch.
Correct. I always cook my lunch. So The position is before the verb. But what happens if I have the verb to be? Can I say, I always am at home? Is that correct?
No,
What is the correct one?
I am always at home.
That is the one. So that is a position that you have to remember, okay? If you have a verb, any verb, so the auxiliary goes before. But if you have the verb to be, the auxiliary is after the verb to be, okay? Also, we were studying some phrases that we can use. Instead of the frequency adverbs, there are other phrases that we can use. For example, how can I say una vez al día? How can I say that? Do you remember?
Once a day.
Once a day. How can I say dos veces a la semana? Any idea?
Twice a week.
Twice a week, that's the one. And if I want to say tres veces al año?
3 times a year.
3 times a year. That's the one. So I'm going to ask random questions, guys, to all of you, and you have to answer using frequency adverbs. You can use frequency adverbs, or you can use the phrases that we studied on Thursday, like once a year, twice, 3 times, every day, every hour, the ones that you prefer. So I got here a wheel. We are going to spin the wheel and see the questions that you have to answer. Do you have a volunteer who wants to start?
Me.
Who say me, Neoli?
Yes.
Great. Okay, let's see which is your question. Okay, can you read it, please?
Well, maybe once a month.
Once a month. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, Neoli, who's next? Pick someone.
Well, Juan.
Juan, are
Juan
you there?
Diaz. Yes.
Hello, Juan, are you there?
Hi, teacher. Yes.
Okay, perfect. This is your question. Okay. What is the answer?
One time of the week.
One time. Can I say one time?
No.
What is the correct one?
Once.
That's correct. Remember,
Once.
exactly. If you are talking about one or two, we can say once or twice. A partir del tres es que sí ya decimos 3 times, 4 times. In this case, Juan, can you answer again? How often do you go to the cinema?
Once of the week.
Once a week.
Once a week.
That's the one. Pretty good. Excellent. So the next one, well, Johan, you are the next. Okay, Johan, how often do you play cards?
I never play cards.
Okay, that's good. Okay, one more round. Neoli, this is for you. Let's see. Okay.
I usually play computer games.
Pretty good. Okay. Juan, this is for you. Uh-huh.
three times of
Three
the day.
times? Ah, pretty good. Now, that's a good phrase that you can use. For example, 3 times. And then don't forget to add the letter A. Okay, so 3 times a, and then you specify 3 times a day, 3 times a week, for example, 3 times a year. So we always use the letter A, okay?
Okay,
In this case, how often do you brush your teeth?
3 times a day.
That's the one, perfect, excellent. Okay, well, Johan, the next one is yours. Uh-huh.
Once a day.
Once a day. Okay,
Yes.
pretty good. How about you guys? How often do you drink orange juice?
Twice a year.
For real. Okay. Oh my gosh. And you, Juan?
Uh, once a week.
Once a week. All right, pretty good. So, frequency adverbs. The best way to memorize the frequency adverb is using them. Okay? So, don't forget, guys, to use or try to use all of them. No usemos solo los más comunes like always, sometimes, and never. Esos tres creo que son los que más usamos, right? But remember that there are more. So, tratemos de siempre usar diferentes frequency adverbs, ¿ok? Si ya sabemos always, ok, en lugar de decir always, tratemos de decir every. Ah, every day, every week, every month, every 2 hours, every 2 days, ok? So, si ya podemos decir sometimes, dejemos de usar sometimes, seamos un poquito más específicos. Podemos usar once a day, twice a week, 3 times a day. Esas frases suenan súper bien, así que let's try to use them. Got it? Yes? Any questions?
Yes.
Si les pregunto eso en el examen, easy or difficult? Ajá.
Easy.
Easy? Excellent. That's the attitude. Remember, Thursday, speaking evaluation, everyone. So be careful. Let's try to review the vocabulary. Now, as I said before, vamos a ir tomando temas de la Unit 4 y de la Unit 5 y los vamos a ir combinando. Okay? Así que let's start with one of the topics that appears in the unit number 4. It's a very common topic. I know that you remember this. Should. Have you ever heard should? Yes? No? Should.
Yes.
When can
Ah.
I use should? ¿Cuándo puedo usar should? Any idea? Ujú.
Como
¿Qué
consejo.
significa should? Ah, very good. It's for advice. Ojo, la palabra advice is uncountable. So, si ustedes me dicen advices, no, never. ¿Ok? Esta palabra no tiene plural. So, nunca podemos decir, ah, I will give you 3 advices. Never. ¿Ok? We don't have plural for advice. So, if you want to give advice, if you want to give suggestions about something, you can use should. Okay? What is the structure that we need to follow? It's pretty easy. Should is a modal. Okay? Modals don't change in third person. Modals don't need auxiliary, and modals don't need a preposition to separate the verbs. If you want to use should, ¿qué necesito primero? I need the subject. What do I need next? Look. Should, and then I need the verb. And what happens with the verb? Do I need changes in the verb? What do you think?
No, no change.
No changes, exactly. Is in the basic form. Do I need the preposition to para separarlos?
No.
Never. So si ustedes me dicen, you should to eat. Never. That's incorrect. Okay? If I want to say it in negative, pretty easy. No necesitamos auxiliary. The only things that I need to do is to add the word not. You shouldn't. So imagine, let's think about difficult situations and let's see what the answer will be. For example, imagine guys that I have, okay, I have a headache. Do you know what headache is?
Dolor de
Oh,
cabeza.
exactly. So, I have headache. What should I do? Give me advice. What do you think? Uh-huh.
You should drink a medicine.
You should?
Drink.
Okay, drink medicine. Thank you for the sentence. In this scenario, guys, siempre que hablemos de medicine, we are going to use the verb take instead of drink, okay? Always that you are talking about medicine, we say take. So you should take medicine. Perfect. What else? What else should I do? Can you give me advice?
You should take a nap.
Very good. You should take a nap. How about in negative? Imagine, imagine that she is pregnant. Okay, so let's change it in third person. Can you tell me the things that she shouldn't do?
She shouldn't hard work.
Okay, she shouldn't do hard work or work hard in this case. What else?
She shouldn't run.
Okay, she shouldn't drunk like this?
Run. Run
Okay,
and the running.
in this case, we can say drink alcohol. Remember that drunk in this scenario, it will be like an adjective, right?
No,
So,
run of running.
oh, sorry, my bad. Run.
Yes.
I got it. Sorry, my bad. Okay, she shouldn't run. And what else? Any other advice? What about alcohol? Should she drink alcohol? What do you think?
She shouldn't drink beer.
Very good. She shouldn't drink beers. Now, pay attention here. If I'm talking in third person, do I need to add the letter S to the verb?
No.
No. Do I need to change should? If it is third person, do I need to add a letter S or use an auxiliary? What do you think? Not really, right? It's the same. It doesn't matter y por eso es que el should y los modals se vuelven muy fáciles. Porque aquí no importa si es third person or not, no changes. All right? No changes in the verb, no changes in the modal. We don't need auxiliary. So it's pretty easy, the structure. Is that clear? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a practice. And I want you to talk. I have here different situations. You have to pick a number and you have to give advice. Okay, so let me open up the boxes. Who wants to start?
I start
Thank you, Juan. Give me a number.
11.
Okay. Okay, read the scenario, please.
I'm allergic to orange, but I want some orange juice.
All right. Imagine, what should I do? If I'm allergic to oranges, but I really want some orange juice, oh my gosh, what should I do, Juan?
I should, oh,
You
should,
should,
you should, drink another juice.
you should drink another juice. Yeah, why not? You should talk to your doctor, maybe, right? Pretty good. Okay, Juan, pick someone, please.
Johan,
Johan, give me a number, please.
2.
Okay. Read the scenario.
I can sleep at night and feel tired in the day.
All right. What should I do?
I should rest a little,
I should,
rest a little.
okay, rest a little. Sounds great. Another advice, guys. Imagine that your best friend can't sleep. What would you recommend?
you should stop watching the phone.
You should stop watching the phone. That's a good idea. Should I drink coffee if I cannot sleep at night?
Yes.
Well, some people works, but some other no, right? But good. Okay, Johan, who's next? You can, oh, well, we only have Nioli, so Nioli, you're next. Give me a number, please.
8.
Okay, number 8. Read it, please.
Okay. I want to do something interesting at weekend.
Uh-huh.
You should maybe go to the cinema.
You should go to the cinema. Sounds great. So, pronunciation. Interesting. Imagine that the letter E is not there. Si la letra E no estuviera ahí, ¿cómo lo pronunciarían?
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
that's the one. Excellent. Okay, Juan, next, give me a number.
Number 9.
Okay. Read it, please.
I want to learn English quickly. You should take a classes.
You should take classes. Sounds good. Okay. What else, guys? If I want to learn English quickly, what else should I do?
You should watch movie in English.
You should watch movies in English. Pretty good.
Learn grammar.
You should learn grammar. Sounds great. Okay, Johan, give me another number, please.
Okay, 10.
10, okay.
I want to be more fashionable.
Fashionable.
Fashionable. Okay. You should, I don't know, you should do more exercise, for example.
Okay, yeah. You should do more exercise. Any other recommendation, guys? Uh-huh. No? You should read magazines, for example. Could be. You should buy new clothes. All right. Nelly, give me a number.
4,
4. Okay.
I want, I want to quit my job.
Aha. Do you know the meaning, guys, for quit?
Yes.
Mhm.
And well, you should find a new job.
You should find a new job, definitely. What else? Do you have any other idea, guys?
You should plan your finance or something.
Financial situation, maybe?
Yes,
Yeah,
financials.
that's cool. So if you see, you are just giving advice. This is not an obligation, right? It's not a rule. This is just a suggestion. So for example, if you say, hey, I can't sleep, it's just an advice, right? You should rest more. It's not an obligation. And remember, you can use it in affirmative or negative. You shouldn't watch your cell phone before going to sleep. As easy as that. So, is it clear the way that we can use should?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. When is very common to see these kind of scenarios, especially when we go to the doctor, right? When we have health problems, we ask for advice. For example, if you have some pain, I have this pain, and you ask advice, what should I do? So vamos a combinar el should con los health problems. I will give you different scenarios and then you will tell me what should I do if I have these health problems. Let's start with some common vocabulary, okay? And let's see, have you ever broken any bones, guys?
No,
Never?
I don't. No,
No.
never.
Never? Nobody? Okay, that's great. Me neither, right? I had never broken any bones and I hope I never will. But imagine if somebody breaks any bones, what should that person do? Imagine that right now I break my arm. What should I do?
You should go to the hospital.
You should go to the hospital. Very good. Any other thing? Any other suggestion? In negative, what are the things that I shouldn't do if I
You
break?
shouldn't run.
You
Shouldn't
shouldn't
run.
run. Very good. Now, what illnesses are common in your country? What do you think?
What is illness?
Oh, illness is like, imagine if I start to say flu, headache, diarrhea, fever. ¿Qué son esas? Those are illnesses, enfermedades. Okay? So, what illnesses are like common in your country?
Flu.
Flu, very good. What else?
Mental illnesses is right.
Mental illnesses, definitely. Uh-huh. How about diarrhea? Is that common?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Why not? So let's see some of the most commons, okay? If you are talking about some illnesses or health problems, we use the verb have. For example, I have asthma. No decimos I am, okay? We say I have. I have a backache. What is backache? What do you think? Any idea? Backache?
Dolor de espalda.
Ah, very good. If I have backache, what should I do? Mhm.
You should take a massage.
Very good. That's a good idea. You should take a massage. Should I go to the doctor if I had a backache, or is nah, it's not so important? What do you think?
You should stay there.
Stay there. Where?
Um, I don't know in your
At home?
yes. Mhm.
Okay, yeah, you should stay at home. Okay. Another health problem is a broken leg. Pero si lo que me he roto es mi mano, ¿cómo diría? Ujú.
Arm.
A broken arm. Pretty good. And si me he roto un dedo, a broken,
Finger.
that's great. Excellent. Then we have a cold and then flu. If we search on the dictionary, the translation is similar. So what is the difference between cold and flu? What do you think? Any idea? No?
Resfriado y gripa o no sé.
Similar. So basically the difference, guys, is the intensity. Okay? For example, cold is like, yeah, you feel bad, you have a sore throat, you don't feel good, but it's level. Okay, it's not so difficult, it's not so hard. You can go to work if you have cold, okay, but if you have the flu, this is like more difficult, it's more painful. You can have fever, muscles pain, you cannot work, you cannot stand up, you want to stay only on your bed. Okay, so the flu, it's more painful, es como más intenso, es como más difícil. So a cold es como un resfriado, right? Es algo leve, but the flu is more strong, or like stronger. Got it? The difference? Yes? ¿Se
Yes.
entiende? Okay. Now we got fever. We already know the fever. Earache. Do you know what earache is?
Dolor de oído.
Yes. Have you ever had earache? Yes? No?
Sometimes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, it's painful, right? Then we have a cough. I have a cough. What is that? If I say, what is that? That is cough. Have you ever had cough?
Es como tos, ¿verdad?
Yes, that is the one. So what should I do if I have a cough? What do you think? Any idea?
In this moment, I have a cough.
For real. All right. So guys, your classmate has a cough. So give him advice. What should he do? Any idea? You should or you shouldn't?
You should drink something.
Very good. You should drink some hot tea. Yes. What else?
You shouldn't drink ice. You shouldn't, ¿cómo se dice? Cosas con hielo?
Ice drinks or cold drinks?
Cold drink. You shouldn't cold drink.
You shouldn't drink cold drinks.
Cold drinks.
Very good. That's good. So I hope you get better soon. Okay. Now, next ones. So, ¿está claro estos términos? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Take notes, please. Then we have others that are very common too. For example, headache. You already know what headache is? Yes?
Yes.
Very good. Then we say heartburn. Have you ever heard that? Heartburn?
Es como ataque cardíaco.
Not really, not really. Pero se suele confundir con eso por la palabra heart, but it is not that. Heartburn. Imagine, well, no sé si les pasa, pero algunas personas sí. Cuando comen muchas cosas picantes, right? O se hace un gran desorden a la hora de comer. So, ¿qué sentimos? O cuando no han comido and you are very hungry, you are starving, ¿qué sienten? Any idea? Sentimos como un ardor, right? En el estómago. So that is heartburn. Specifically, hay personas que le dicen un ardor en la boca del estómago. So that is basically the heartburn. Es como una acidez estomacal. All right, ¿se entiende? Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Now, si estamos hablando del ataque al corazón, is basically just heart attack. Okay? Heart attack. Then we have the next one, measles. Have you ever seen that one? Yes? No? Okay, this one actually is a very dangerous illness y es el sarampión. Have you ever heard about it?
Yes.
And it's very dangerous, right? It's like critical. If the patient doesn't receive medical attention, it can even die. Hay una enfermedad que se parece a esta, pero que no es tan mortal, no tan serious. Do you remember what is the sister of this illness? Yes? Chicken pox. Have you ever heard about chicken pox?
No.
No? This is varicella, okay? Chicken pox. Have you ever had varicella or chicken pox?
Yes, when I was a child.
All right. And you guys?
Yes.
When you were a child too?
Yes, I was like 10 years old.
Oh, yeah. It's very common to suffer chickenpox when you are a child, right? So, chickenpox, varicella. Measles, this one is a little bit serious, it's more dangerous, but this is like sarampion, okay? Then we have the next one, rash. What is that? What is rash?
Alergia?
Exactly. This is basically like comezón, sarpullido, right? Especially we suffer this when you suffer an allergy. Es uno de los síntomas de la allergy, right? Have you ever had a rash?
Yes, I have.
Yes. It's terrible, right? Okay. Then we have sore throat. What is the meaning of sore throat? Uh-huh. Any idea?
Dolor de
Imagine,
garganta.
yes, that is the one. Sore throat, it's common when you have cough. So si tenemos cough, normalmente tenemos sore throat, okay? And then we have stomachache. If we're talking about English language or English, American English, lo escribimos juntos, stomachache. If it is British English, normalmente ellos lo separan, ¿ok? Pero nosotros nos vamos a quedar con la primera opción, ¿ok? Stomachache. What is that?
Estómago.
Exactly. Pain in your stomach. Okay, if I have a stomachache, what should I do?
You should take an Alka-Seltzer.
Very good. Yes. What else? Should I drink Coca-Cola if I have a stomachache?
Yes.
Some people say that that helps, right? But it depends, right? We'll never know. Any other advice? No? Okay. Next one. What happens if I have a sunburn? Do you know what sunburn is?
Quemadura de sol.
Exactly. When you go to the beach and you don't wear sunscreen. Have you ever had sunburn?
Yes.
Yes. Is it painful, right? So all,
Todavía tengo la quemadura.
ay, oh my gosh. And when? When was it?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay. So, para prevenir sunburn, we need to use sunscreen. Okay. Sunscreen is a cream that we use to block the sun. What is the translation? Sunscreen. Ajá. ¿Qué sería sunscreen? What do you think?
Protector solar.
Yes, exactly. So, para prevenir sunburn, I have to wear sunscreen. Now, the next one, toothache. What is the meaning of toothache?
Dolor de muela.
Yes. Have you ever had a toothache?
Yes.
Yeah, it's painful, right? So what should I do if I have a toothache?
You should take an ice cream.
You should take an ice cream? Yeah, that sounds good idea. Any other advice?
You should go um, to the dentist.
You should go to the dentist, definitely. What else? There are some pills, right? You should take some pills. In that case, ¿cómo le llamamos a esos analgésicos, right? Cuando nos duele algo, we are going to say pain killers. Okay, painkillers son como cuando decimos analgésicos, son todas esas pastillas que tomamos like ibuprofen, okay, acetaminophen. So those are like the most common that people take. So those are painkillers. They reduce the pain. Got it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Is it clear, the vocabulary, everyone? Yes? No? A little bit?
Yes, teacher.
Pretty good. Okay, now let's see some scenarios, okay? And you pretend that you are the doctor, so you will give advice. Okay, imagine if I say, doctor, I have a prolonged pain in my back. According to the definition, ¿qué tengo? What is the name of this illness?
Backache.
Backache.
A backache.
Cool. Okay, doctor, so I have a backache. What should I do?
Take a pill.
You should?
You should take a pill.
Okay. ¿Y cómo se llaman esos pills, doctor?
Painkillers.
That's the one. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, doctor, thanks. What else? What else should I do if I have backache?
You shouldn't work hard.
Okay, pretty good. Any other?
You should rest a moment.
You should rest moments. That's great. Excellent. Thank you, doctors. Okay, now I will be asking individual. Who wants to start? Do I need a volunteer? Volunteer here?
Me.
Juan. Okay, imagine that Juan is the doctor. Okay. So Juan, I have a fracture or crack in one of my bones in my leg. What do I have? What is that? Si tengo una fracture en un bones in my leg, ¿cómo se le llama eso? What do I have?
Break.
Close.
Break bones, no? I don't remember.
Ok, el doctor no se acuerda, doctor, be careful. Ok, guys, ¿cómo se llama a esto? Cuando yo tengo una fracture en uno de los bones in one of my legs.
Broke leg.
Broken
A broken leg.
leg. Okay, broken leg. Okay, Dr. Juan, siempre, please. So I have a broken leg. What should or what shouldn't I do?
You shouldn't walk or run.
Okay.
You should take a rest.
Pretty
No,
good. Yeah, you should
take
take
a
a rest. Sounds good.
You should. You should take a. I don't know. Only that.
Only that.
That
Okay.
is it.
How long should I take a rest? 1 week? 2 weeks.
1 month. 1 month.
1 month.
Yes.
Okay, pretty good. Okay, I need another doctor. Who's next?
You should take acetaminophen.
La vieja confiable, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, esa no estaba en las que vimos anteriormente. So imagine, guys, imagine that I have a knife, muy filudo, and I cut my skin. What is the name of this? In Spanish, we say una herida, right? How do we say that in English? Any idea?
No.
Okay, we say a
cut.
como el verbo cortar, right? So we say a cut. Have you ever had a cut? Yes?
Yes.
No.
Never? Okay. Now, doctor, imagine I rise of a body temperature. So my temperature is not normal. What do I have? Doctors?
Fever?
Very
A
good.
fever.
You got fever. So,
Fever.
doctors, what should I do? Should or shouldn't?
You should take a hot soup.
You should take a hot soup.
Say soup, yes.
Okay, that's new for me. Okay. What else? Neoli, Johan?
You should take a shower.
You should take a shower. Okay.
You should stay at home.
You should stay at home. Pretty good. Okay. I feel pain inside of my head. What is that?
Had a headache.
A
Headache.
headache.
Good job. And pain inside of my belly.
Stomachache.
Stomachache.
A stomach ache.
Correct. A pain in one of my tooth. Se parece al stomachache, but it's in my tooth.
Okay.
Yes, that is
toothache.
the toothache. Si se fijan en English, hay muchas dolencias, right? Que solo nombramos la parte del cuerpo que nos duele y le agregamos la palabra ache. Toothache, headache, backache, stomachache. Okay, so no a todos, of course, pero es como que bien common utilizarlo de esa manera. Okay, I feel pain in my ear. Remember,
Earache.
that is the one.
An earache.
Earache. So si se fijan, solo le vamos agregando la terminación ache, ache. Okay, if I have infection, terminamos con esto. Terminamos con a common infection in my nose, in my throat, which often causes you to sneeze and congestions. What is that?
The flu. The flu.
The flu or
No,
Cold.
A
cool.
cold.
Remember, cold es como un poquito más leve. Flu es como un poquito más serio. Okay? Is that clear? The vocabulary?
okay.
Yes.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
last one. Look, a reflect action to clear your airways of mucus.
Cough.
A cough.
That is the one. Excellent job. Okay, we don't have more time, unfortunately, so we are going to continue tomorrow. Remember, guys, try to advance on the platform, please. Tenemos esta semana para terminar lo que es el pre-intermediate 2. Si se topan con un exercise that you don't know how to resolve it, send me a screenshot and I will help you with that. Any questions before leaving, guys?
No, teacher.
No questions? Okay, so everyone, this is all for today. Thank you so much for being in the class and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye, teacher. See you tomorrow.